Have you heard of? Oh, we're sorry. Go ahead.
Welcome to the Hood Rat to Harvard podcast. I am your host, Chandrika Simmons, also known as the Law Chick, also known as Hood Rat to Harvard. And today we have, so great, Hell Girl Vibe for our new segment, Woven Wisdom, where I, as the Gen Xer, talk and voice my views along with the Millennial, Tarsha, regarding her views and her takes on things. You're in for a good ride. We have a great list of things and topics we want to discuss. So be prepared for that. So say hello, Tasha.
What up, niggas? Ah!
Oh, I live. Oh, I live for the foolishness that is this.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Okay. So, first thing we want to do is we want to shout out to excellence. Tasha, you got anything?
Yes, my shout out to Black Excellence for this month is going to be for Miss SHAUNA. I do not know her last name, but SHAUNA is one of the organizers of Shop the Hood. When I tell you, you know who I'm talking about?
My mutuals.
Yes, I absolutely yes. I love her down. I eat up everything she says. She has been for a long time being the voice of a lot of Black owned businesses out in the community that need our help and support. And not a lot of people understand just how powerful the Black dollar is, but she is one of the few that understands it, and she's trying to get the money circulating back in the community how it should be. So if you're on TikTok, go look for Shop the Hood on TikTok, but her website is shopthehoodtv.com. So
All right.
shout out to Miss Shauna.
Yeah, I like her. She brings light and awareness to Black owned businesses.
Mm-hmm.
She's more known in my family as being one of the three women on one of her panels one night that dragged the dog piss out my husband.
What?
Girl, it's a conversation for another day. It happened.
I'm coming back for the tea. I'm gonna come back for the tea.
I like what she's doing. I like her platform. I like where she's going. I like how she's building it. I like her focus on what her goal is. So shouts out to Hashana. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
My shout out to excellence is going to be Janice Burgess, who was the Nickelodeon executive who created the Backyardigans. She passed away at the age of 72. As everybody know, I got a lot of kids, and those last two live for the Backyardigans with Pablo, Tyrone, Uniqua, Tasha. I'm sure you were Tasha.
Yes.
Austin. And oh my gosh, it was just the way she cropped those personalities and the adventures that they went on and how they managed to get back to their backyard by the end of the day. The show was built for kids, my kids that I birthed, but it told the story of someone who was a latchkey kid who had to go out, which is Gen X. You had to leave the house. You could not stay inside the house. And then they didn't know where we were. They know what we were doing. None of that. And so the backyard remind me of that because they use their minds as an adventure. And so shout out to Janice Burgess for creating something that a staple in my life and in my kids' life, and she will be forever missed. And we are grateful for her. And she was also the supervisor. People don't know for Little Bill and Blue's Clues.
What? I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, she's so. Oh.
She was that girl. She won a Peabody as well. So shout out to Janice Burgess. Okay. So that's it for our excellence spotlight. Let's go to hot topics.
All right now.
All right, so we know what's happening with down in Atlanta. Down in Atlanta, Trump is on trial. Yeah, for a whole 2 weeks, it seemed like. They had FANI WILLIS, it seemed like, and Wade on trial for whatever relationship that they had. What are your thoughts on all of that?
You can't keep a bad bitch down. And shout out to FANI WILLIS. And I would like to publicly apologize to FANI WILLIS for calling her a side chick. And after digging deep and going down the rabbit hole, I found out that Fani, although a piece of meat, was definitely not Mr. Wade's side chick. He did have one though. Actually, let the streets say he had a few.
Phew, there
So
you
but I do appreciate the energy that Fani brought to the courtrooms for this entire experience, because it level set everybody. We understood, or we expected it to go a different way. From the moment she entered the courtroom, we understood it was no longer the Trump show, and the hood really rocked with the energy Fani was bringing. So shout out to you, girl.
Yeah. The bottom line is she gets to now still be the prosecutor in that case. Wade has stepped down, um, which he never should have been on the case in the first place. It is what it is. But the integrity, I believe, of the office has been upheld. And so now the right person is back on trial.
Absolutely.
But I want people, as a lawyer, I want people to understand the shenanigans that can ensue in the judicial system for those people who don't look like me.
Right.
Had I been on trial, there would not been a detour to go address another issue. They're gonna make sure that my black ass get all the things that they want me to have on that trial. There wasn't gonna be a detour if I said, "Oh no, go look over there. That's a bird over there." They'd be like, "Look here, bitch. You on your ass right now." You know,
Yes.
and that's what we're doing right now. And that's what did not happen in the Trump case, because had it been one of us, that's what would have happened and what should have happened in this case. It should not have been a deterrent to the matter. If anything, it should have been an in-camera conversation with the judge and have the judge make the determination whether or not it is relevant to the proceedings, yada, yada, yada. And then if the judge made the determination, if they didn't, the prosecutor or the defense attorney didn't like it, then they can appeal that judge's decision while the trial is still going on. That's the other thing. We don't pause I think people are pausing things for him because they're in cahoots with the whole machine that is white supremacy and racism, because there's a presidential election occurring, and the more you continue to put roadblocks up, the more he ain't convicted yet.
Yeah.
Because once those convictions come in, now there's a different conversation we have to have as to, is he fit for office? Is he able to hold office? What is going to, because we've never had a president or presidential candidate that has been on a trail of headed to prison before they head to the White House. And what does that look like if you get convicted? Let's say you win, but you get convicted along the way. Do you get to pardon yourself? Do you have to do you step down because you serve your time? Do you continue to fight so you can continue to manipulate and give your friends and family all the discounts and stuff and money and resources while your appeal and your legal fight is going on? It's a lot of things that's going to take place if he should win.
Do you think that his lawyers are using these interruptions as a tactic to stall and make sure that he can get elected before he can get convicted?
Absolutely.
I agree. I 110% agree.
Absolutely. And what's mind-boggling to me is how people don't understand how important it is to vote, because he appointed more federal judges than any president before him. All these courts you're going to are lined with people that he appointed. And they're trying their best to say that we're impartial, we're this and that. Every person that works in the judicial system knows that a judge who is appointed by a certain president is beholden to that president, whether you admit it or not. That's why if you go to any federal court and look up any judge, you'll see that they'll tell you in the bio who they were appointed by. That's to give a signal to everybody out there. Look, I lean this way. My allegiance is to this. These are, so you on notice as soon as you get your judicial assignment of, oh, let me go see who appointed them. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm an appointee, I know something. I see a Bush appointee, I know something. If I see a Trump appointee, I know something. Because in order to get those appointments, that's friends and family connections.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to be in that inner circle, or somebody you know has to be in an inner circle, or somebody they know has to be in an inner circle in order for you to be on the short list to get those appointments. And so you are beholden to that person who appointed you. So it's a whole bunch of shenanigans going on, and that's why voting is so important. Your vote does matter, particularly in the legal realm, because the buck stops at the courthouse. But a lot of people don't. They still want to argue. I'm not arguing with nobody, but still want to say silly shit like, "Oh, my vote don't matter. I'm not voting."
It does matter.
You're a fool if you don't. You're an absolute fool if you don't vote.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, that was my. I'm good with that being a hot topic. I think the next hot topic is that damn TikTok ban.
Woo! Boo! Tomatoes! 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 Ah! Ah!
So this what y'all get on the same page about?
Mm.
Here's the thing, and I want your take on it. I'm just do a quick take. Y'all can't get on the same page about child abuse. Y'all can't get on the same page about homelessness. Y'all can't get on the same page about veterans' rights. You can't get on the same page about gun control. But you get on the same page about fucking TikTok. Make the shit make sense, bitch. Make
Mm.
it make sense. And if it don't make sense, scratch your lie, find a thief. All y'all getting a kickback from some company that wants all the things that TikTok gets right now. You can't tell me otherwise, and you ain't gonna play in my face and tell me it's not associated with that. All y'all trying to gather y'all coins and get the financial backing for you to be able to take over that platform so that you can manipulate it to what you want it to be, because it's too lucrative for ByteDance. Bottom line. And you ain't gonna play in my face and tell me otherwise. Well, go ahead, Tarsha.
Oh no, I 110% agree with you. We still can't get Flint water, clean water. We haven't resolved the housing crisis. We still have so many things. This country has had this workforce or this work process for 245 years. For 245 years, we have never been on the same page. So it's, for me, it's not white versus black, it's rich versus poor.
Absolutely.
And when we start understanding that we are living in a capitalist country with capitalist religion, with also capitalistic habits, we need to understand that this country don't move unless there's money to be made. And there's money to be made by somebody from TikTok, but it's not the average Joe. I believe that the government or whoever it is are seeing that the gap between wealth is no longer a stepping stool, because TikTok has made it to where the average Joe can make six figures in a year. 1 second. Yes, baby, but I'm in a podcast. Sorry.
Oh, we love the babies.
Go hurry up and get some ice water.
Because they gonna
I had to open his thing. But they didn't like that the gap for wealth is closing because TikTok, and this is my opinion, conspiracy opinion, is because TikTok is allowing for people to actually get up out the poverty. I mean, the ones who are actually content creating. I'm in the TTCC program along with a few other programs in TikTok, and the amount of money people are making is ridiculous. I know some people not hitting those numbers, but the ones who are really in the paint and like really doing it, they're making. So, I know of one person makes 50,000 a year or a month. Excuse me, not a year, a month. 50,000 a month, based just off this program. So, and this person used to be making 30,000 a year. So for them to jump from a $30,000 a year job to now making 50K a month, it's literally giving the people a chance for a real American dream. And I put American in quotation marks because the American dream, if we deconstruct it, was only meant for white men. So it's giving them access to be able to afford life, the pleasures of life too. And the gap between wealthy and who's not wealthy is getting too mixed up and muddy. So now they want to be like, okay, yeah, y'all niggas is making too much, and we can't tax y'all to the level we want to tax you. So we need this app to be ours so that we can tax you how we want to tax you.
Yeah, basically. And then just to add and sprinkle on some more on there, the fact that I know I'm demonetized because TikTok still is a hoe. But had they not demonetized my account, that was a significant amount of money each month that I could guarantee on, as long as I continue to make the content and comply with the program parameters. And I was, but TikTok, you a whole bitch.
And is.
Yeah, because once I started making videos that would garner me over 5,000, over 9,000, TikTok was like, we need to look at her a little more closely.
Mm-hmm.
She's making too much money off of this. We need to figure out how to get this from her, and eventually did. But the fact of this is, had that train continued, and it started going up, I'm shutting this damn law office down. I can't deal with this bullshit that's coming being a lawyer and y'all don't want to cooperate and all that bullshit. I'll take my civil cases, my big time cases, but all that little shit that I have to do for keep the lights on, bitch, fuck you. And my ass real fast. Lawyer, bitch. We cutting that pipeline off. And then the other thing is, these kids are making money off that TikTok shop, that commission, because I have a paralegal in my office and she sells on there selling stuff, and she makes a significant amount of money, not enough money to quit her job, but enough that she don't have to go get another job that's not in her living room.
Yeah.
I think that's bothering them too, because they don't have anybody now to work fast food like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to, when you're trying to hire people for these entry level positions, you have to now be nice. You have to now be kind. You have to now accept certain things that you said you wasn't going to accept before. Now these kids and people who are at entry level positions get to say, I know I don't want to work for y'all. Or if I got here, I'm gonna need $18. Oh, I'm gonna need $20. I'm gonna need da-da-da. And I'm not working past the fact that people are now telling the employer, I'm not I can't work. Not we used to do, I gotta pick up my kids at 3. And so if you could work with me so I can pick up my kids and then I'll come back. This is that. These people telling them, no, my kids get out of school at 2:30. Mm-hmm. I gotta be there to pick them up at 2:30. So I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. And they like, okay, we can work with that. It's a new goddamn day out here.
Yep.
It's a new day. Remember the days of you say, can we work remotely? Like,
please don't fire me.
And this and then they come in the office 2 or 2 and 3, and they were like, you know what, we don't do those programs here. We don't have those. You have them now, bitch.
No, you do.
You have them now because you need somebody to work for you. You need so all of a sudden the call center don't have to be in a building. What? I don't have to come in. You can actually set this up on my home. The technology affords it. What? Yeah. All the stuff I've been asking for now, you can somehow miraculously do it because I refuse to come in. And then also being a labor and employment lawyer, I see that drastically during the pandemic and a little bit after, all my calls for people being sexually harassed, workplace harassment, hostile work environment, micromanaging on the job, just being treated horribly on the job. I mean, went from 100 down to 20.
What?
Right. And
wow.
So, it was crickets. And as a labor and employment lawyer, I need that. I need you. I need you know what I'm saying? I need your people to treat you bad so I can go. But I loved it as a person.
Yes.
That people can now have peace of mind because somebody not over there breathing on their neck, foot on their back, trying to make them do stuff because they angry in their life and they bring it to the job. But as soon as 2023 hit hard, upkeep again. Here we go again because y'all done went back into these buildings with these horrible ass managers, still micromanaging. Y'all were waiting for people to come in so you can treat them bad. The shit is ridiculous. They want that because that feeds the animal that is the system. That's how I look at it. And as
You're
far
right.
as, and I still don't understand, other than the heavy lobbying, and then some of my faves that I thought when you got elected, you had a great platform. You should have stuck with it. And this is some of my independents as well as Democrats and the Republicans that had taken a position that they didn't feel, that the direction that the government was going in for, because this is an annual thing with them trying to ban TikTok. It's getting ridiculous at this point. But the fact that these lobbyists and got to everybody, every single one of y'all got on the same page regarding this, that's because y'all all expecting a cut of this.
Yep.
And if people don't know, most of your politicians are millionaires. Period. You made them. As soon as you elected them to that position, they automatically became a millionaire because people now are giving them money and donating to them, putting them on pedestals. They have assignments now they can go speak and all this stuff that they're paying. Somebody's paying for that. All the things. And so millionaires don't think the same as people who are not.
True.
So you could have went in with the best intentions, but you left out with some bullshit on you. And I don't like how shit smell.
And right now this shit stinks.
From what I heard.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else on the TikTok ban?
No, I hope y'all take this as a sign to monetize y'all other platforms if you haven't already. Gain a, or if you don't know the requirements, check each platform and then work toward getting it. I don't think it's going to be banned, but I do think that this will be the last time they ever bring this shit to the forefront again.
Yeah. And let me just add, these damn Democracies, why would y'all, I understand the Republicans, because that's the DNA, how they do stuff. But you Democracies have a challenger for a presidential year. And you thought that was the move to vote to agree with the Republicans regarding a TikTok ban when the majority of people on TikTok are your constituents at that level of financial security, and you don't think twice about that? Are you on dope, bitch?
They're gonna get the same cut that the Republicans are getting. You're right. It's on the money. They don't get together on shit unless it's money involved.
Absolutely, goddamn fucking lutely. And y'all decided to tank y'all president at this time? That's crazy. Y'all already got one foot on a banana peel and one in the grave, bitch.
Hello.
You had to think this shit through. Just crazy time. Okay. Next is the royal mess. Where in the world is Kate Middleton? Okay, Tarsha. Bring me up to speed because I just saw a video on Charles and I'm going to talk about that dusty motherfucker.
So for a couple of months now, the world has been looking for Kate Middleton. For those of y'all who don't know, Kate Middleton is the wife of Prince William. If y'all not familiar with him, Meghan Markle and Harry's kinfolk. So this is the same woman. The world is like, where in the world is Meghan or Kate Middleton? The world is looking for her. For 3 months, she's been gone or disappeared. Then they said that she had an emergency abdominal surgery, but they weren't telling us what exactly the surgery was for. And the House, the Parliament or whatever, the royal family put out a picture that they were saying it's Kate who put out this picture, and the picture was heavily AI'd the fuck. They put her face from a Vogue cover of a magazine. When I tell you, the internet detectives went in and they literally found out that this photo was heavily altered. It was not the original photo. They dissected. The trees wouldn't even be alive around the time they were saying that this photo was taken. And it was true. Once Instagram confirmed that this was a heavily altered AI photo and that is not real, they had to remove and retract all of these stories and outlets, pull them from. So here, let me send y'all down my rabbit hole. This is what I think happened. The Prince William, I believe that him and Kate got into a little scuffle, okay? A little roughy fisticuffs. And I think he shivved her. Like I really I think they got into a spat and somehow something got impaled into Kate's stomach. And Kate had to have surgery to help her save her life. Now they're coming out with divorce rumors. Still, no one's heard from Kate. Nobody's heard from Kate, but William has been spotted with his mistress. Kate has been confirmed to have been in the hospital. The timelines ain't timelining, and the facts ain't facting.
I just saw a video of Charles, King Colonizer. I just
Mm.
saw a video of him talking about giving people an update about his cancer and how he is fine and this is that. And it's like, wait a minute, what you trying to get the attention away from your peoples? What you doing?
Really?
We need to know where your girl at. Uh,
Yes.
the fact that she been missing for this long and unaccounted for, and nobody. I'm curious how it works over there in Europe. Like, do we not call for an investigation? We can't do a wellness visit. Like what's happening? Then I heard that he has a mistress and all this stuff. I was just like, you know what? Colonizer blues. I really don't bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I really don't give a fuck. This bitch could be under a boulder in Colorado, bitch. I don't give not two fucks about it. Y'all spending too much time on here because and while y'all looking for this hoe, it's at least 15 kids that then disappear from South Carolina and North Carolina alone. So I need you to go find them. I need you to go find them kids. I need you to report on that. Find those damn kids. That's what I'm looking at.
I'm here for the karma. I feel like I don't mind watching this castle burn. As a matter of what you
All
said?
the way down.
All the way. I feel that this is their karma. They were so nasty, but the family is trash regardless. But they were so nasty to Meghan and Harry that it was inevitable. I think that one of two things happened. Either Kate saw that Meghan and Harry escaped the bullshit and was like, you know what? I too don't need to be a part of this shit. Let me jump ship. she said, you know what? They got away. I can get away too. And I think that she was either going to expose William and his mistress, or something in the house she was going to let people know something. I do believe that even if we see her tomorrow, she will never tell us the truth. Nobody's going to know what happened behind those doors except for the royal doctors that's probably stitching her up and the people that probably helped her get out.
Okay, here's my thing. Do you think that they are attempting to do a clone of her?
Do a clone?
Like a clone of her. Like something that's happened to her and they not trying to find somebody that has the same height, same body.
Oh, a body double.
Yes.
I think that's what they did release a picture that they were trying to pass off as Kate, but it turned out it was just his mistress. So yes, I do think that they are trying to find someone that they can pay to move around like Kate until we either get confirmed that she is gone or she confirms that, okay, I'm not going to tell y'all the truth, but at least I'm here. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's my theory. Like, but at the beginning and the end of the day, die, bitch. All y'all. With your crusty, dusty, musty, colonizing ass, reaping, pillaging, taking over spirit ass, Columbus on a bad day and a good day assholes. Fuck you. Die slow, bitch. I said what I said, and I add more to it before I take it back.
Oh, and you heard what she said. Period. Pooh.
Oh my gosh.
Period. Because whatever it is what you deserve. Whatever it is what you deserve. Karma came for you, and that's what it was.
tell my kids, I said, wait a minute. I was listening to somebody, and somebody's like, do you believe in karma? And they was like, well, what happened to the karma to all the people that participated in slavery and benefited from it? Where is the karma for that? I said, you know what? Where the fuck is the goddamn karma, bitch? I'm up here talking about karma for my ass and how my mouth reckless, bitch, and how I'm blocking blessings every time I say something. Bitch, you held my damn great uncle. Where's your motherfucking karma at, bitch?
Right.
And if it's supposed to be, if I got generational trauma inside my motherfucking DNA, where is your generational karma at, bitch?
You want to know something? I think they experiencing it because how you have a 245 whole year hold on something and you still can't control it. How you got a 200?
Bitch, you had a head start.
You had a head start, huh? Like
Coliseum 245 goddamn times, bitch, before me.
You circled the block. Circled the block.
I'm almost lapping your ass. Make it make sense, bitch.
That's their karma. They can't get a hold of it. They can't get a hold of it.
Your baby karma is that you can't take my joy because because we as black people, we're gonna turn all this shit into a damn experience. We're gonna laugh about it, we're gonna drag your ass, and we're gonna excel at the same damn time. Maybe that is your motherfucking karma, bitch, that you can't break me.
You can't grip it. You didn't have we didn't circle the block 245 times. And you still ain't got it. It ain't yours to get. That's their karma. Forever grasping.
Right. Still can't count on the 1 and 2. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. You got your food not seasoned. You're doing a lot of things. Maybe that's all your karma. I don't know.
Yes.
But right now, I was like sitting in my spirit. I said, wait a minute now, where they come fucking karma coming in? I want my motherfucking money, bitch. Don't think I forgot about it. Reparations.
Hello.
Until I get my goddamn
money. Reparations to the front.
And shit gonna be right. And I want you to know it. Sleep that in your spirit every night until I get my motherfucking money.
Yes.
Ain't shit gonna be right. I'm telling you right now. I can laugh, holler, and kiki and have all the things, bitch, until I get my goddamn money. I said what I said.
Ooh, and I second it. Right. I second it.
Let's see. Takeaway. What are we doing? Encourage listeners to visit these sites and read up on the tea. So what we talked about, the raw mess, CNN has an article. And we talked about the TikTok ban. USA Today has an article regarding it. And the FANI WILLIS update, NBC News has one. And then if you want to read more about Janice Burgess, she is, NPR has a great article on her. I would encourage you to go look at that as well. So you can peep all the sources that we used. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're heading into our political moment.
Yes.
Oh my, what's happening in Palestine? Here's my thing. I'm going to let Tarsha take the lead on this, but I'm going to say this. You also want this motherfucking TikTok because you thought it was going to go another way, bitch. You thought, oh, wait a minute. They don't know that we've been giving money all this time to Israel. We're going to keep them in the dark, and they don't know all the things that happen that Israel trained the cops over here, and we trained to dog walk black people. You didn't think we was going to learn all that on fucking TikTok, bitch.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers is learning too much shit. These motherfuckers have access to too much shit. They create communities. Ain't no motherfucking more lines at Starbucks, bitch. Ain't no more lines at McDonald's, bitch. Because these motherfuckers done got on here and say, we boycotting all you hoes. Fuck you. That's my take on that at the top. Tarsha?
110%. They say y'all waking up too fast. You getting into communities we ain't want you in. You talking to people we ain't want you to talk to. You are absolutely right. A heavy influence for getting this app out of the hands is because they want to control a narrative, and right now they can't control it. So that is definitely a point to understand when you guys are looking at these stories. Real quick, I'm going to read you just a quick brief for what Politico.com is saying. Ramallah West Banks, Palestine President Mahmoud Abbas has appointed his long-time economic advisor to be the next prime minister in the face of U.S. pressure to reform the Palestinian Authority as part of Washington's post-war vision for Gaza. In other words, they just appointed somebody. The reason why y'all should care about what's going on, or the reason that we should care about what's going on in Palestine right now, is because Israel, in any faction or any violent response in any kind of historical event, when you look at it and you know and you match, hey, these people right here are kind of acting like the KKK. That's how you identify as the oppressor or as the bad guy. The people in Israel are acting like the KKK. They are going and killing off the people of Palestine and calling it their birthright to do so. There is no such thing as a birthright to kill another person. You don't, just because you are born of a religion or of a culture does not give you the right to take somebody else's life. That's that white supremacy talking. That is that white supremacy talking. Understand this. The reason we should care about what's happening in Palestine is because when they're done with Palestine, they are coming for us. There's been too many instances of Israel sympathizers saying, well, the next threat after these people are the Black people. It's literally that one woman got on here and said it with her whole chest.
Her whole chest.
Her whole chest. Do not think for once that any of our fights are over, because the as long as we let these factions continue to harm innocent people, and guess what, niggas, we're the innocent people. I know, I know y'all were taught that the Black and brown people were bad and that they were crimes, and it's kind of the same culture we perpetuate. We uphold these kind of teachings in the form of misogyny, in the form of colorism, in the form of texturism, in the form of anything that tells you something about somebody's natural state of being is bad, is us upholding white supremacy teachings. It is how our people were colonized, is how they're trying to colonize these modern people. And Palestine is not the only one. Congo, Sudan, the world is a fucking dumpster fire. And we should care, because if they get away with Palestine, Congo, Sudan, all of these places, they're going to come back to circle the block in the US. And we all know how that's going to go. Not like they planned, but I, for one, would like to uplift other people across the world who are experiencing a genocide just like our people experienced, because they tried us so many times. They're still trying us.
My thing was, you think you can commit a genocide right in front of my face and tell me it's something other than what I'm actually seeing? And be mad when I say I'm not in agreement with that. You're mad. There's nowhere on this earth that I'm gonna argue and go back and forth with you. If I see you bombing innocent children, women, hospitals, schools, tell me what's the justification for the you can't. That's just, I kidnapped too. I live in a small town, and then all of a sudden the federal government decides that they want this town because it's supposed to be the hub of Slavazon. And so now you just, instead of you asking me to sell it to you, you just kick open my door, say this mine now. God told me it's mine. And then the government says, yeah, God told them that, and we're going to back them up. And we bombing this whole motherfucker. We leveling this so we can build it up for them. That's what's taking place. That's actually what's taking place. And the fact that y'all want me to not see something wrong with that. It just, I'm not going back and forth with nobody but Aaliyah. There's something fundamentally wrong with that. And I'm not going to argue about this religion and that religion. I'm looking at the simple actions. You cannot kill people in masses that have done nothing to you and
Mhm.
justify that with anything is just not going to work on my watch. It,
Mhm.
it's just not. I'm not in agreement with any of that, and I'm definitely, and I will double down on this. I'm definitely not in agreement with my tax dollars going to fund it. I was
Hello.
I was listening to an NPR story, and it was giving the side of Israeli, not Israel, Jewish people in America, how they feel like they're being targeted now and treated unfairly because associating them with what's going on over in Israel and Gaza and Palestine and all that stuff, and how they feel like they are being ostracized and treated horribly now. And my whole thing was this, and at the same time, they would play clips of the president talking about how he needs, we need a ceasefire, this and that. And I'm like, a ceasefire? Didn't you give them the money to buy the ammo? Didn't you give them the ammunition? Didn't you give them the guns?
You better speak.
I'm just trying to understand the whole talking out of both sides of your neck. If that was a person, it's our goddamn American system, elected system. Are y'all crazy? Y'all
Yes,
want
they are.
fire now? You want to stop the genocide now? After you pass bills, unison, collectively pass bills to keep funding the war? That makes no sense. Y'all really be playing in our goddamn face.
For real.
It's tiring to my spirit. It's
I
very
feel that. My whole thing is we don't war is not a need for evolution. There's no need for it of any kind. It is a money making business. It is That's all it is. War puts money in the oppressor's pockets. That's
yeah,
what we need to understand. In order for a lot of our presidents that have stayed in the house to continue their journeys, they needed a war. They literally every president who was at a risk of reelection either started or continued or perpetuated the idea that there is a necessity to fire, missile, drop bombs on. War is not a natural thing. We as a species do not need war to survive. It
right,
is the very opposite. So when we look at that and understand that, hey, war is not natural to us. It's a man-made faction. Why are we still using this when it is literally a an enemy of our life? And it's not just the life of those who are experiencing war at this moment. It's our lives in as a whole, as a species. Right now, what's in our DNA is capitalism and war. We've taught our community to believe like these are the things we need to do in order to survive. That
right.
is not the case. It's actually the fucking opposite, bitch. Get your dumb ass, stupid ass, none thinking ass up for a minute. Go take a walk outside. Go listen to your neighbors. Go talk to your neighbors. See what's going on. Rebuild. And I said all that. I ain't even call y'all that. I didn't mean to say get your stupid ass, dumb ass outside. Get your ass outside. Bitch, get outside and go start learning about what your local seats and local elected officials are doing on your behalf. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if you don't know what the fuck the motherfucker who you voted into office is doing behind your back, if you're not double checking that, what the hell is that? You saw that?
I see you. What's up? God
The
damn.
FBI agent was like, "Speak, bitch."
They
But
watching.
they watching. But seriously, if you are not fact checking and going back and seeing what your elected official is doing behind your back, how do you know they really up here rocking with you like that? Because all the Dems that we elected, what you call them, the Democracies, all of the Democracies that we elected went over there for this TikTok ban and voted against. They said, "Yeah, we want the ban too. We want it." For what fucking reason? Do you want the ban, damn? That's not what the people said. You're supposed to be the voice of the people.
Voice
Now
of the
you're not
people.
being the voice.
It's supposed to be the voice of the people.
Now you're not being the voice of the people. The people has for year after year we've told you that we want to keep TikTok. It is not a threat to our livelihood. We rock with it like that. So who are you for? Who are you actually for right now? Because you're not speaking for the people. So point us to the direction of the person you are speaking for, or the capital entity that you are speaking for. It is imperative that we care about what's happening in Palestine, because the people we elected to do our bidding for us is the reason that these people in Palestine are still dying, these people in Congo are still dying, these people in Sudan. Our elected officials are the cause of these people's suffering. It is what it is. And that's the truth. And if you are not complacent with these people's suffering, vote these current motherfuckers out. Get people who actually care. What you say?
I said, I know that's right.
Yeah, get the people who actually care in the community. Start identifying people in your current circle that will be a good representative for us. Cause all I know is that I couldn't be it. I'd have to burn this whole place down. But I do believe that we as a community need to start changing the narrative of what our minds and what our voices uplift. We love trash TV. We love looking at drama and tea on, but guess what? The drama is happening in the White House in the elected seats. That's where the real tea is.
That's part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in total agreement. And then all the mess that's happening in Haiti. If you are not aware right now, people are just focusing. Palestine is getting more attention because it's white associated. But there are wars going on all over Africa, South America, Haiti, Europe. This when I tell you that the entire earth is on fire right now, and we up here worried about is my Amazon package coming on time.
Make it make sense.
Make the shit make sense. And here's the other thing: as a black woman in America, I get to laugh and joke and dismiss anything I motherfucking want to, bitch, because every day I have to deal with a dumpster goddamn fire, bitch. So when people say, "Oh, you're not tuned in to such bitch," I'm too tuned in. I'm fucking Looney Tunes, bitch. I'm everything, and that's the problem. Other folks don't have to be, because ignorance is bliss for everybody that don't look like me, including my black male counterparts. Ignorance is bliss for everybody that don't have to look like me, because everybody can take a blind eye to certain things, whereas me as an observant person and actively living, I'm noticing everything that's happening. That shit can take a mental toll on your ass. I can't help the people over in Rwanda. I can't help the people over in Congo. When I see those pictures of the fucking mines, and I'm like, who the fuck is benefiting from this shit? Fucking Apple. Am I gonna throw my goddamn phone away, bitch? Am I gonna protest? All these things before I even get up in the goddamn morning. In addition to, bitch, how is my hair? Is it gonna be hair? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Back hurt, bitch. Do I gotta start another business because these motherfuckers won't pay my word? These are the things that I'm dealing with on a daily goddamn basis. So if I start talking about goddamn Love is Blind, bitch, because that's what I want to talk about, because I'm tired of talking about and listening to shit I know I can't change, but it's disturbing my goddamn spirit.
Yes.
Talk about fucking Love is Blind, bitch. And on that note, baby, what are you watching and listening to?
I would like to take. I don't have the floor for you. Take it away.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm watching, because me and Tarsha will talk about it. I'm done watching though, because I watched the season finale, and I pretty much watch everybody content creator that follows them on and creates content on YouTube regarding it. Love is Blind is my guilty pleasure as far as reality TV goes. I really don't watch Housewives anymore. I don't watch Housewives, and what was the other one? I can't think of them. I don't watch. Oh, Marriage and Medicine. I ain't watching none of that stuff no more. So, Love is Blind is my guilty pleasure. So, season 6 lived up to every expectation that I did not have, because I had the last season was trash. Season before that was trash, and the season before that was trash. They all been trash except for the one with Cameron and Lauren. First season, that was top tier. But this season 6, did not disappoint. Bullshit. And here's the thing, because everybody dragged Nick and whatever his wife's name is, them Shays, dragged them for the last time, how horrible they were. And because Love is Blind, producers are getting sued left and right in lawsuits. People don't know that shit. They're getting sued left and right in lawsuits for holding those people captive, making them stay in the relationship they want to stay, jeopardizing their safety when they realize that the person that they chose is fucking psychotic, and he's
What?
trying to tell them to stay the course and this and that. So now you got fucking lawsuits up the ass. So if you notice this season, people could leave early. People didn't have to walk down the aisle. People talked about at the reunion, they talked about how good the food was and how they I said, what? Not all the things that these girls said in the lawsuit y'all was doing to them. Now y'all done changed up. Sound like it's time to settle, bitch. Because if you're changing how you're operating in the background because of lawsuits that are currently pending, tells me that what they're saying is true, bitch. But anyway, in regards to this season, so we had a standout couple. It was a bunch of couples on the scene. Chelsea and Jimmy, the Crickets. Chelsea, No Fox, and Jimmy. And that triangle they had with Jessica, which really wasn't a triangle, it was what it was. That was one of the standout couples. And then AD and Clay, that's the pretty black girl she was the only black girl that made it to the end, period.
Yes.
She had the body that gave for days, bitch. And very smart, intelligent, but I just couldn't tell. And then you had her with Clay, who was a former track star, and he had daddy issues up the ass, bitch. He need an enema every goddamn day, bitch. You need a colonic every 6 months, bitch, with all this shit your daddy done put up in your ass.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. And I think the only couple that made it were Johnny and I want to say Amy. I'm not sure.
I kept forgetting about them.
It was what it was. They survived. I don't give a fuck. I didn't even watch them. I wasn't concerned with them other than they had an issue with birth control and all that stuff. And the fact that he got on Al Gore's internet and had the audacity to say, I up until he's 27 now, talking about I never really had a discussion about birth control until we got together. And I said, motherfucker, I know you. No, you didn't say that with your mouth, bitch. This is the first time and when you turned 27 that you had to think about birth control.
You probably got one out there. One or two.
Hey man, what you been out here raw dogging bitches? I'm trying to understand something. Let me see what you're talking about. Okay, so let me get your take because I watched the finale. But before I talk about that, I'm gonna let Tasha get her take on Love is Blind season 6.
Thank you. Okay. AD, I love her. I love her down. I saw a lot of people having the same issues with AD's eyelashes. I'm trying to tell y'all the fun thing about fashion is that it's interpretive. You know what somebody if you don't rock with it, that's one thing. But I will say this. AD, how I knew she was a good woman was the moment her mama started crying when Clay turned her down. She was like, okay, it's okay. She was very ladylike. And this is how I know that although you took your girl from the hood, you can't take the hood out your girl. Because the way, if I would have saw a speckle of a teardrop from my mama's, I would have had to fight Clay. I would have had to. I would have real Louisiana style rolled up on his ass. Oh, you made my mama cry. you know, like, and I saw her sister wanting to do that. Like, I don't know if it was her sister or her cousin. Like, she was like, don't worry, it's his loss. It's his loss. Like, she was saying everything to calm people down. And the article from Vox.com it says, should Black women stop going on Love is Blind? I say no, because I love to see the representation. Okay. We are not a monolith. And if we start saying that Black women shouldn't participate in things just because we remove ourselves from the opportunity of representation. Instead of saying that, we should be like, okay, let's apply pressure to Love is Blind and make them start understanding that when it comes to Black people, we want to see this. We want to see our girls chosen. We don't want them to go through complete dog shit for not even a piece of a man. We need to allow Black women to be into those spaces because Black women deserve love too, right? I don't think Love is Blind is about love anymore. I think they just want to see people argue and the ratings go up. I think the first season was about the actual experience and the experiment. Now it's about who can make the most drama. Um, I loved it. The main couple I paid attention to was AD and Clay and Jimmy and Chelsea. Jimmy and Chelsea, I knew that they're not gonna work because she lied about how she looked. That's and and the deception, when you move in a house with a foundation of deception and you deceive, you have to understand that one day your deception is going to be removed. They're going to be able to see what you look like. So she should have thought in the back of her mind, if I tell this man I look like Megan Fox, he's going to have to open those doors and see what I really look like. Maybe I shouldn't say I look like Megan Fox. And to her friends and family who told her she looked like Megan Fox, y'all need y'all ass whooped, because the woman didn't become delusional like this just because she said y'all told her multiple times that she looked like Megan Fox. Quit being nice to your family and your friends. If they look like something, tell them they look like something, but do not tell them they look like what they don't look like. How I look, go and be like, well, they say I look like Halle Berry. And that man would have opened that door and say, Holly who, bitch? Holly who? Holly who? He would have been so mad. So mad. Women, love yourself enough to where you don't have to compare yourself to another. And if a woman is going to a man you like and you feel that man slipping away, because he was slipping for the other girl, he was going toward the other girl, you don't gotta, if you have to lie to keep a man, that's not your man to keep.
Girl, you ain't got to lie to kick it, Craig.
You ain't got to lie. I'm telling you.
Here's the other thing, and because I put up a post on my Hood Rat to Harvard Instagram. Follow me on that. I put up a post when the first few episodes posted, and I was like, "Girl, you do not look like no goddamn Megan Fox." Let me tell you about the delusion that is some white women on the internet. The fact that y'all think that anybody was telling her that in the airport with the body that she has and the face that because you gotta put them together, bitch. This is her saying it. Chelsea said that people mistake her for Megan Fox in the airport. While in the airport, you are walking full body or sitting full body, bitch. Don't fucking play in my face. You don't have the body of a Megan Fox. You don't have the hair of a Megan Fox. Your hair is thinning. You don't have that, and you don't have the face of a Megan Fox. And here's the thing, people like, it's in the eyes and the nose. Bitch, you can't get past the chin. What are you talking about? I'm not going up to the girl and say, girl, you look just like Megan Fox by the eyes and the nose. Bitch, I can't get past your... That's like somebody walking up to me and say, hey, you know, you look like Tika Sumpter. They're not going to say you look like Tika. They're like, bitch, your eyes is big. You know what I'm saying? We both chocolate, both cute. But they're like, wait a minute, your eyes are really, really big. Like,
and understand, we're not body shaming, we're not fat shaming, we're not shame shaming. We're saying, say who you look like if you look like them. But if you don't, if you don't, you got your eyes, you can see what you look like. Put up a side by side.
Just crazy. And then the other thing is, nobody's dragging this girl for her looks. I am dragging her for the fact that this is a show built on you not knowing what somebody looks like. And she inserted looks into that. And then you double down with the bullshit of you look like Megan Fox. Bitch, don't play in my face. Don't do that. And you ain't gonna convince me on any other day that somebody told you that. And then when they went back for other episodes and she was like, oh yeah, they mistake me for Carrie Underwood. Bitch, quit playing with me in my motherfucking face, bitch. I follow Carrie Underwood on American Idol, bitch. There's no fucking way you're gonna tell me my eyes are not deceptive. Nobody's told you that either. Quit saying shit. Like, quit. And if they even, girl, if somebody has told me that I favor Kenya Moore. This is the
Kenya Moore?
Kenya Moore, Detroit's own, have
Hair,
told
Kenya Moore hair care.
I said, bitch, quit playing with me. Don't play in my face. I said, are you saying that because we both dark skinned from Detroit? Because that's what it's giving, bitch. Because I don't look like no goddamn fucking Kenya Moore. You seen her, you dusty bitch. You just saying shit. So
Who's
I'm not gonna repeat that to somebody. Be like, you know what they've told me? They've told me that I look like Kenya Moore. Let me tell you what the rest that I told them. Bitch, you're a liar.
See how easy it is?
See how easy that goes? Because I know I don't fucking look like Kenya Moore, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And you up here, they told me that I look like. Don't repeat that again.
That's not. Don't make a fool out of both of us. Don't
Right.
do that.
You create, and again, and for all the people who got an issue with it, Chelsea created this herself. He said, "Oh, my girl, they've been treating my girl bad on the internet." You knew you were going on a reality show that's been on for 5 seasons, and you knew all the scrutiny that comes with being on a reality show. So you know when you say certain things out your mouth, bitch, it's going to be a soundbite and it's going to be fodder for us and content for these damn YouTube creators for reality TV. Bitch, you knew this. So don't come now. Please stop dragging my girl. Please stop doing it. Your girl should have won a show. Your girl should have started crazy. Your girl should have had a reality check of what she actually really like. And she's not an ugly girl.
Oh, she's so pretty.
You're an ugly girl, but don't get up here and say that you look like somebody. You bitch, you look like Mac the Knife. Don't play with me. Don't fucking play with me. You tried. And that's for and then here go with woven wisdom. I'm Gen X. And that was a commercial that we had. If people don't know the Mac the Knife reference, it's a McDonald's commercial of him of a damn moon playing a guitar, playing a piano by the moonlight, selling motherfucking burgers, bitch. But that chin. But that chin.
Very
Both
true.
so I watched the finale. You didn't watch the finale, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, before we move to that, I want to make I want to touch on Clay and his daddy. Please, ladies, Clay is the walking poster boy for red flags. Okay. I want you to go back to Love is Blind this season since y'all watched it already. Go back and rewatch Clay. But this time, instead of looking at him, I want you to lay on the couch and close your eyes. Just listen to the shit. If the shit don't make sense when your eyes is closed, it ain't gonna make sense when your eyes is open. I think that some of y'all were bamboozled because y'all thought he was a handsome young man and you wanted to believe that this young man really wanted to have a wife and be married. I think Clay is a narcissist, and I don't think he was a natural narcissist or a born narcissist. I think his father turned him into the man he is today because this boy used to be taken by his father on his daddy's cheating trips. He said his daddy would take him to go see the women he was cheating on his mama with. This man is messed up from a mental perspective because of his daddy. I do believe that he did maybe want to settle down, but he knew in himself that number one, he was not attracted to AD. He just wanted to fuck. That's it. Like I'm calling a spade a spade. He saw AD. He did not want a dark skinned black woman. He could have he if she was a light skinned black woman, I do believe he would have went for her. She was not his cup of tea, and he realized that he would not remain faithful to AD. And in his doubt, he understood that, hey, you know what? Now I see why my daddy cheated, but I don't want to be like my daddy. But then again, I don't love this girl like that. That's why for the people who were so focused around looks, he was trying to tell her the nicest way possible that I have a preference. If you don't meet my preference, I'm not going to rock with you. And he didn't say it the entire time, but you can tell by the way this man moved, he was not attracted to AD at all. He just wanted to fuck. And they did. They had intimate relationships. But from the time he saw her, he did not consider her to be his forever.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's give it some Jessie Woo vibes. And I disagree with Jessie on a lot of things for this season because she's a single person. I think she a millennial too.
Jessie Woo. Why do I recognize that name?
Jessie Woo, she like she's from Canada by way
Okay, okay.
of Daly County, Haitian parents, but she
I
has a
think I know I believe I know who you're talking about.
nation too.
She's the one who just got dragged for hating on Risa Tisa.
Yes, on Twitter.
That's her.
On Malcolm X, yes, that's her. Okay, so I follow her because I like her. I like her spirit. She's very cute. She has a degree in journalism, but I don't agree with her on a lot of things. But I like to get her social commentary because she reminds me of some of my kids.
Mm-hmm.
So she had that kind of take too. But her thing was she thought that she was adamant that he gay or he bisexual, he's something, and then he don't find AD attractive. I think the fact it was low key given to me. I don't think AD is an ugly girl by any means. It was just the aesthetic, how she put herself together, which I thought was the issue because that forehead was prominent, just like my eyes are prominent for me. That forehead was prominent, and then she put those lashes on, and they were horrible. And so it gave an aesthetic to make people think, oh, she's not as well put together, like as a Lauren or as a what's his name's wife from the one of those seasons. I can't think of well, they were well put together. Somebody they knew how to do their makeup, they knew how to do their how to dress and all the things. So I think that's that. I never got the feeling or vibe that Clay was one gay because I've dated a Clay.
I've never got that vibe either.
I didn't get the vibe that he didn't find AD attractive. I think his initial response was, "This bitch got a big ass forehead." That's what I thought when I said that. I said he's going to be like, this bitch got a big ass forehead. I don't think that he has a preference as far as light. I didn't see any of that. His mother is light skinned. I didn't think that he was showing a preference for them, but his dad is an alpha, the D9. And so that could have played a part in there because they have some colorism going on in there sometimes. He was a little older, so that could have played a part in there. I don't know. But it could be that his daddy went and dated a certain type of woman. He got to see it and he don't want to fuck with somebody that look like that. It don't take much for black men to get traumatized at a young age and carry it all the way to adulthood, whereas we as black women, we get over all the shit that y'all do to our ass, and somehow and still we still love your dirty crusty draws. But I didn't think that he didn't find her attractive. I thought he was just like, damn, this bitch got a banging body with a big ass forehead. That's how I looked at it. I'm real practical about things. And as far as him, I didn't think that he was going to marry her, not because of not being attracted to her, or he said his mother signed him up for the show. He said that out of his mouth.
Oh, I forgot about that.
His mother signed him up for the show. And then throughout the show, he is saying, look, I'm now watching these seasons of the show. He had never seen the show, never knew it. And so now he's going back and see like, oh, I can't live up to this shit. I'm a total fuck boy. I know it. And I don't think that he was red flags walking. I think that he was honest. And I think people keep saying red flags, but I think he was honest. And then she just did not want to accept the honesty that he was given to. He was like, look, my daddy done cheated. If I say my daddy done cheated and took me with him 5 more times, bitch, and you don't hear me saying, look, this is motherfucker gonna cheat on me? Does he really think this is in the forefront of his head? He's being honest with you. And
that's how you know he didn't like her, though.
Why you say that?
Because if it's one thing a cheating nigga never gonna do is admit that he gonna cheat on you. Not for the ones he loved.
I disagree.
I really believe that he was trying to.
I don't, because I've been with the same dude for 31 years. From a line of fucking cheaters. He told me when we were dating. He was like, he told me all the things, right? And he was like, I don't want to be like that. And this is that. but we've had these conversations. So
Mhm.
we had to go into it with, what's a deal breaker for us? What's a deal breaker? This and that? What happens if this, that? We had these conversations. But when you tell me something, nigga, we got to talk about it.
Yes.
We're going to have
So
a discussion about it. But because my husband told me that doesn't mean that he ain't, my husband loved my dirty ass drawers. You understand what I'm saying?
yes.
He told me about the cheating thing and how he doesn't, I don't think that equates to him not being attractive.
No, it's not that, because that my husband said the same thing. We talk about that too. It's how he said it. So I'm pretty sure yours said this, or this may have happened. My family was like this, or my dad is like this. This is what I don't want. And he's like laid out, and he's like, he reaffirmed you in such a way that it helped you be confident or remain confident in your relationship, or the ability for you guys to have a relationship. The way Clay said it, it wasn't to build trust in the relationship. It was a little warning, and our FBI agent is agreeing.
Right.
Let me see if it'll do it again. It ain't doing it again.
It ain't doing for me.
Our FBI agent is agreeing. But he said it as a warning. He didn't say it so that she knows that he's going to protect her and make sure that it didn't happen. Because at the end of you and your man's conversation, you felt confident. If a man wanted to leave you confident, he would have left you confident. Clay didn't leave her confident. He loved her. Is like, hey, I got cheater blood in me, baby. I don't want to cheat on you, but I might.
I didn't leave confident.
Oh, you didn't?
I was like, oh. Here's the other thing. And I knew what I was getting into before I said I do. Because I'm gonna tell this story. You're getting an exclusive on this podcast. You're getting an exclusive. When my husband's brother, who went to prison for murder, was locked up, and my husband and I were boyfriend and girlfriend, and the judge broke us up, and so we were separated. I was still sending his brother care packages and keeping him abreast of how his niece was doing and sending pictures. And I started getting correspondence that wasn't brotherly. Right. Because you guys are fucking whores. You're fucking whores. And so I'm getting correspondence not brotherly. And I'm like, I think I need to tell my baby daddy.
Okay.
This ain't brotherly. Check your brother. His response was, well, we're a bunch of hoes.
My Lord.
You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't, oh, let me check my brother on that dog. He's like, well, we're a bunch of hoes. Now, this before I even married. So I knew full throttle what the fuck I'm getting my ass into. Bitch, you better make a conscious decision as to if this how you finna move. And I did. That's why I say me, I can't get with it. Because he's telling you this, you should be at the altar. If you make it to the altar, be able to tell him, you know what? Based on you constantly talking about your father, based on you telling me about the cheating that's bothering you, I think that I'm going to say no. That's what I just don't like, the lack of accountability that people are not placing on AD. I really don't like that. I think that because I don't like a dumb bitch.
I think she was blinded by love. I really do. I think she was blinded by love.
No, you can be blinded by love all you want to. I'm blinded by the love of this man I chose to be with. But what you ain't gonna do is play in my face.
100.
You're not gonna play in my face. If you tell me that you do all these things, this before I embark on this, you telling me all these things before I even get there. I already know what's up. But here's the other thing. In addition to you talking, he's telling her about the daddy issues, the cheating, and all that stuff. He didn't come home.
He didn't come home. He
didn't come home. So I don't know how you thought, or the whole debacle, you getting something ready for him and you set it all up, and then he didn't come home to it, and then the next time you see him is when he meet your mama and this and that, and you ain't got words for him. I
I
don't
would
understand
have
you
had hands.
are your mother.
I would have had hands. I don't support domestic violence. Okay, let me go ahead and say that. But I would have had hands.
Yeah, I'm not understanding you or your mama. Your mama seemed like she seemed like she was smart, but then she didn't check him on. Wait a minute, my baby made all this stuff for you. What happened? What's up? Why you can't come home? And you telling me you running Airbnbs and you doing this and that? What is that to why you can't come home? You had to sleep somewhere, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? That don't make sense
Yes,
to me. And there's
yes.
no way my husband can tell me, oh yeah, that's something that's never happened. If we together, you don't get to sleep somewhere else and tell me, yeah, I fell asleep on such and such. Really? You think
Absolutely
that's gonna fly
not.
with you? With me, you thought that was gonna fly.
This is, and again, that's why I'm saying, for me, his actions prove that he was not into her at all, like from the jump, because you're right, he was honest. He did say, "Hey, looks matter to me,"
Mhm.
and she was like, "Well, no, I'm not going to tell you what I look like because this is supposed to be blind. You know, you're not supposed to know what I look like." The two people whose looks were mattered to them ended up ruining their relationships, Chelsea and Clay.
Like,
However, I do want, let me move to AD. I do think she can shoulder some responsibility as a sound mind, mentally clear person at the time. She was so desperate for love that she decided to ignore the red flags that she saw, because we all saw the same thing. She saw them too. Why are you looking at me like that? She saw them too.
you say you're gonna give her some. I'm giving her
It takes two to tangle. It takes two to tangle. Okay, okay. 50-50. I'm going to say, yeah, 50-50 is even and balance. 50% is AD ignoring those flags because she was so desperate for love. But that's really what most Black women want. They just want a seamless love experience because of all the bullshit that we've gone through in order to get someone or meet somebody. I am a hopeless romantic, and it seems like AD is as well. But the difference between me and AD is I I I'm about it. Like, you tell me you're gonna cheat, we're gonna cheat together. You're gonna cheat on me, we're gonna cheat on each other. Don't cheat on me, and I won't cheat on you. That's I'm of that mind. You wanna go get your dick wet? Well, it's time to get eaten. Like, I'm about to- you want I too. Bring her here. Like, I don't believe in cheating. I don't believe in sharing couples. I don't believe in any of that. I do believe that if you are ready, if you literally say you are ready for a marriage and a relationship building community with you and your partner, that you, number one, need to be sure the person you're talking to is as serious as you are. The moment they tell you, "Hey, I come from a cheater backline or background, or my daddy took me to cheat on my mama with his women," run, run, okay? Run. There is no saving him. You're gonna
uh,
be out here like Shannon Sharp, 60-50 and looking for girls, still looking. Even though I love that fine man. I think he's so beautiful.
he is. Here's the thing. That would be bothering me about Black men when they've been traumatized or teased as Black men. First off, if we gonna run it back, just a side note on this bullshit. If we gonna run it back to your childhood, I'm sure it equates to more than you were just dark skinned and ugly. Shannon
Mhm.
Sharp is very keen on the fact that he grew up poor. That plays a part too. How you
Mm.
presented in school? Did you bathe? Because y'all had an outhouse. Did you bathe on a regular basis? Were you up to par when it comes to that hygiene? Was your hair that? There's a lot of things, but they we equated. Nah, the Black girls hated me and this and this. That. We love a nerd.
We sure do. We sure smart Black women
Yeah,
love a nerd.
that shit, I'd be like, it was more to it, motherfucker. You was probably breath was kicking 1,000, dragon breath. You probably had ran over shoes. You had a whole lot of shit going on, other than you being dark skinned and they didn't like me. Da, da, da. I was like, okay, it had to be other than because your story. Being that I grew up with y'all, your story is not my story. A dark skinned man, boy, and me as dark skinned woman had two different experiences. Nobody teased you and dragged you like they did me. There's no way, because you were part of the group that was teasing and dragging my ass and uplifting the high yellow girls at the same goddamn time. And you know, growing up in Louisiana, that is exactly how it goes. Because the high yellow girls, even though they ugly, all you yellow.
Hold on, not all. Okay, we're not gonna throw a blanket statement.
I'm generalizing because I can. Them Matoyers.
Calm down, Miss Chandrika.
Ugly.
Miss Chandrika.
All of them. I'm naming these whole families. Now, all y'all. The Osborns, ugly. All y'all was ugly. Ugly.
Oh, let me reel Miss Chandrika in.
Y'all was black, white passing, and we knew it. Your skin was so pale. You see the veins and all that shit, and they still wanted to rock with y'all ugly ass, looking like the crick keeper in this bitch. Don't fucking tell me that we had the same experience. I'm off my tangent of colorism. But it's true. And then that we both Louisiana girls and from the same goddamn town. Colorism is real, bitch. Real. And still I rise.
Look, Miss Yadin made her PTSD come out. Look, hold on now. We're gonna rein it back in. Yadin made her PTSD come out. We're gonna rein it in.
But then at the reunion, which you didn't watch yet, but so spoiler alert for everybody. At the reunion, Clay took full responsibility for his actions, said that AD was the love of his life, said that he would go back to her if she would have it. She said absolutely not.
Good.
But she also, her judgment is trash. I'm telling you, because she went back and dated Matthew. After this was all over with, after he done told you and that girl in them pods the same thing, you went back and had 2 days with him, one week which consisted of him cooking you dinner at his house, chicken and rice, bitch. Cooking you dinner at his house, and you can't tell me that you didn't test that damn dick out, bitch.
You know she did.
We all grown here, bitch.
I would have did it. I would have
absolutely fucking did it, because I need to see what's going on and what I fucking possibly could have missed out on. And she probably was like afterwards, like, oh, I didn't miss out on the damn thing.
Yeah.
Good on you. And that's probably what happened. But her judgment is skewed, because you.
How old is she?
She's like 28, 29, something like that. And when they were taping, I don't know how old she is now. She could be actually 30 now. But the bottom line is, anybody who play in my face about my dead daddy, fuck you, hoe.
Fuck you, hoe. Yeah.
You ain't gonna play in my face about my daddy, play on my emotions about my dead damn daddy. The fuck? You got a lot of goddamn nerves, bitch, coming this way. And I'm not spinning the block to try to see what that's about or nothing like that. If I did all that and I still wanted to try, I would have definitely went back and tried it out if he hadn't did all that. But her judgment was skewed, and her always talk about, I'm always the one.
That broke my heart.
Didn't break mine.
It broke my heart, Miss Chandrika.
And you bitches with this. When is it gonna be my turn? What is this, a new phrase or something? Like,
I was bawling when I heard her say that. It broke my heart.
I gave her a bombastic side. I said, bitch, I know you fucking lying.
It broke my heart. I was like, girl, it's gonna happen soon. I hope they make her into the Bachelorette.
And give her some bangs.
Oh my goodness. Why she gotta hide her forehead?
Because it's not.
I got a big forehead.
The hairstyle she's picking. Here's the thing. So I can't see that go that millennial shit.
Look at my forehead.
But see how you styled it?
Okay.
You see how you styled it? That's all I'm saying. Really style it.
Get off her head. Not too much on AD, Miss Chandrika.
I'm not gonna get off her head. I know that I have big ass raccoon eyes. See that? I have them. And guess what I do? I find some cute glasses.
I love her big forehead. It just made me want to kiss it. I
So
don't
I'm trying
want.
to draw your attention away from these goddamn big ass raccoon eyes, bitch.
I love your eyes too. I think they're very pretty.
Natural,
Yes.
yeah, natural. But I'm covering that shit up.
You got Diana Ross's eyes.
See, I don't believe that, but okay.
It's true. Y'all got the same eyes. Look at
Yeah,
Diana Ross again.
here's the thing. See, people have told me that my entire life. I will not repeat it. You know how I do, Chelsea? See how I do? You ain't the first person to tell me that. And you see what I did? I ain't tell nobody else, bitch.
You're right. You're right. But you do. You do have Diana Ross's eyes.
Oh, they say my eyes look like Diana Ross. They be like, bitch,
Yes. What's up?
girl, ain't nobody got time for
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah. But yeah, so on the show, I thought the you have to watch the reunion. The Lachey's did much better than they ever have done.
Really?
They did bring old couples back. And then some people back that were not a couple, but so it's like I think it's like 3 or 4 pregnancies now. I tell you who wasn't there. Lauren and her husband weren't there. The first ones, they weren't there.
Where
I guess
they at?
with it, I don't know. They don't. I guess they don't fuck with them like that. But they
Are
had,
they still together?
yeah, they are. Because I follow Lauren and Cameron YouTube channel, and then Lauren has a podcast with her best friend, so I listen to that. And then Cameron does. He's the one who really maintains their YouTube channel. But yeah, they're still together. Still,
What?
they
I love that.
wasn't there. And Love Is Blind season 6, they showed the fuck wasn't. And I didn't like how on this season was Sarah Ann the one who stayed up to 5 o'clock in the morning with Jeremy dusty ass. Gonna try
Can
to
we touch base on that real quick?
please.
Ma'am, I loved when AD approached Sarah Ann on some real shit. Like, hey, don't you think that's weird? He didn't pick you, bitch. Why are you in his DMs? Is that the one I'm talking
Yep.
about? Yeah. Why are you in his women? If a man doesn't choose you first and goes test the waters because he thought grass was greener on the other side, have some self-respect. Don't
Girl,
go back for that man. That is not your man.
she had the audacity to call Lauren the pick me. Bitch, you are the dictionary definition of pick me, please. You dropped
Hold on, I'm sorry.
you. You dropped in his DMs to get him to try to choose you. Then you met him out and you still trying to coax him into choosing you. And then ultimately he picks you, bitch. You are a pick me girl. That's
Literally.
a pick me girl. That's you, not Lauren.
What's that old saying go? How you get them is how you lose them.
How you lose them, bitch. If you get him that way, that's how you gonna fucking lose him. This motherfucker is not loyal to nobody but him goddamn self, bitch. And then the way his mama spelled his name, Jero, A and an E in that bitch, 2 E's and an A, girl, get the fuck on. Your mama's not all well there and put together. She don't know how to fucking spell. Hell, you thought of Jeremy, girl, I cannot.
Please.
Him and his dusty ass and lying ass, and you sharing your location with somebody. You didn't think nobody was gonna track you, and you a liar.
And he played in that girl's face after she was like, "So what were you doing?" When a woman asks you, "So where were you?" She already knows. She already just be truthful.
I already fucking know. And y'all men so in general so fucking dumb.
And are.
Why you ask me that? You need to shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck up. Because guess what? I asked you that because I already know the answer.
That's always the case. Just like when your mama used to say, "So what you was up to?"
So
She already know.
Where you been today? Are you like, oh?
She knows. And I know she knows.
No, but the reunion was good. They did the thing that stood out to me to be the best part of the reunion was Trevor. If you remember Trevor was mullet man.
Oh yeah.
Ralph. His ass, they called him, they played all his text messages. He left the pods as soon as he got off and texted his girlfriend that he loved her. He had a girlfriend the whole goddamn time. And the girl, he threatened her, told he would beat her ass if she told people about it. And she went on TikTok and revealed it and said she still fears for her life. Girl, when they caught his ass at them text messages, that motherfucker, and they asked me, they said, well, you got anything to say? He stood there mute. They kept the cameras on him for a good 45 seconds.
What?
TV land? 45 seconds till that man said, he said, I had something prepared to say. And can I just leave?
I need to watch this immediately.
Oh my God, not y'all done hold this man whole life. Hold this man whole life. And now Jessica and Jimmy got beef too. Because I guess Jimmy went on a rant on some interviews and talking saucy and dirty about Jessica. And she's like, well, I don't even know what you did that for. And then come to find out the shit that Jimmy said was a lie because Jessica asked them to roll the footage back. And they did. And Jimmy was lying. I said, God.
What?
I said, God damn. That goddamn Jessica. Woo, baby. She even made a comment in one of my posts. Jessica did. I had posted something about her on the show, and she came in my comments and posted.
Please bring her on the podcast.
I know people say you should bring her on the podcast. She's gonna be on a new season of Perfect Match, which is another show hosted by Nicholas Shay. I don't watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't really care for him. Like, I really don't. I didn't care. Here's the thing. Side note. We doing side notes today. I didn't care for Nicholas Shay when he was married to Jessica Simpson.
Me either.
I just didn't.
He feels like an NPC for me.
Yes, it was very inauthentic and just like, oh, so they gave you some money and you're not.
He's like, I'm just here to do a job.
They gave you money and you're really not qualified to position. He's like the epitome of mediocreness that I've been dealing with my entire life. I just won't do it. I just can't. Yeah. He's so mediocre. And his wife, it's given very much Wendy Williams knows. It's given very much cocaine. It's given very much, what are we doing here? It's given very much what drugs is of the choice today, because really, how you get the job? It don't seem like you qualify for it. You understand? I'm being real with it. It don't seem like you qualify. It don't seem like either one of y'all qualify for it. It really don't.
You think she'd be doing drugs too? Because not this season, but the last reunion.
Oh yeah.
I felt like she was coked out, or it was one reunion. She was like,
yeah. Oh yeah, it was all that.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
That's what I thought. And you can't shake it from me. You can't shake it from me.
I thought the same. I say, what is this?
Every time I look at you now, it's giving dope fiend vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And this not be allegedly. This how I feel, bitch. When I be looking.
Just how I feel. I picked up on that too. I'm glad you said something, because I feel that way, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just paranoid. That's what it is, probably.
That's how I feel. But go watch this season is a great season of Love Is Blind. From what I hear through the background, they've already shot 2 more Love Is Blind seasons already. Yay. So I'm waiting to see how those turn out. I don't think they're going to be, one of those got to be trash because you're doing it too fast. That means you're recruiting the wrong people. You're not probably vetting them. And I got a feeling there's going to be some more trash that comes along with it. But also, a lot of these people go on reality shows, particularly this one, to get followers and get their social media presence up and do all those things. And then some of them regret going on the show because their true colors come out, because how they are made up comes out of their mouth and falls on the floor, and we all get to see it and pick it up and carry it.
Yes.
Yeah, so be mindful of that. But Love Is Blind season 6 was a great season. You'll enjoy the finale when you watch it. It was really good. And as far as Black women going on the show, continue to go on the show. Yes. What I don't like is them having a bunch of Black women on the show and we don't get to follow them, and you following these dusty ass Wahite stories that I don't even care about. I really don't.
Yes, I agree. Get some more people of color and Black people on there. Like, I'm tired of seeing the Wahites, like you say.
Storylines. I need something else. And
I need something juicy.
Yeah, and I know. Here's the other thing, though. When it comes to that, some people like, oh, I guess always black and white for y'all. What about the other cultures? Here's another thing. When you bring in other cultures that are not Black, I can go on a show and change up my dialect, and you won't know that I'm Black because the way that I talk and the ability that I have to talk a different certain way, because I did go to prominent white institutions, I can kick that in at any moment.
Hello.
However, when you start talking, and then the background I had could go to the background that I've lived as a Black woman in America can actually go and be placed on somebody white, and it'll be the same story. However, if we have someone of culturally sensitive things, when they start talking in those pods, my mom's from Costa Rica and my dad's from uh, uh, Puerto Rico. Now we know. Now you got a visual in your head of what you think she looked like. If I say, "Oh, my mom is from Louisiana, my dad's from Arkansas," you don't know. You understand? You don't know. That's not giving you a red flag of what it is I am. That could be
Yeah.
anybody. But when you start naming countries, when you start saying, "Oh, I speak these languages and this and that," now we paint a different picture. So it's a little different and nuanced when somebody with from a different culture other than Black and white that's not connected to something specific outside of America starts to be on these shows. As far as Love is Blind, now we're really changing that blind part because
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're
people
saying.
start formulating a picture in their head of what this person
Oh,
looks like when he said, "Oh, I'm from Dominican Republic. Oh, I'm from Haiti." You
you're
understand?
right. You're right. You're right. Ah, okay. So it needs to be blind. I can see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yes.
So it doesn't really land the same when you start bringing in other cultures and things like that. So I just keep that in
Mhm.
mind when you in those pods. Like, I want to see more diversity. When we start seeing more diversity, it needs to be American. So you're going to be Asian American. You're going to be Mexican American. Because
Mm.
now you're going to have an American experience versus an experience from a different country. A
And you
different,
know what? That is, I like that because we don't get to see Asian American or Mexican American tropes a lot in our day to day because it's typically black white, black white, black white. So
yeah,
I like that. I would love to see Asian Americans, Mexican Americans out and about with the pretense that you cannot talk about your familial background.
yeah.
Keep it blind. Like, oh, well, yeah, don't tell them anything that leads you to giving them a hint on what you look like.
Right, because if I'm Haitian and I say, "Oh yeah, my favorite dish is oxtails and rice and peas," you like
Yeah, you would know.
they
Oh,
like,
okay.
"Oh, you like oxtails, rice and peas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're from the Caribbean." You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You start talking
Yes.
this stuff, then they start getting now we getting a picture in our head of certain things.
Yes.
So I take that into account when people say we want diversity on these shows. What type of diversity? You got to be very careful with that. What type of diversity you're actually looking for? Because if it's going to be blind, it needs to be motherfucking blind, and it needs to be
Yeah.
to say people can't say, "Oh, they say I look like."
Yes, you should not be allowed to talk about no kind of looks. No kind of looks, and maybe don't give a hint to what your family looks like, your family dynamic is. I love that. Okay, so what are you watching and listening to since we last spoke?
Oh, I am. I'm listening. I'm watching Club Shay Shay. I've watched the Kountry Wayne interview. I'm currently halfway through the Lil Rel interview, which is good because I really, really like Lil Rel. I've been following him he's a comedian out of Chicago. I've been following him for a long time. I
I
attempted
like
to watch
her.
the 21 Savage interview. I don't encourage anybody to watch that.
Oh.
That man cannot talk. And
Mhm.
I just every other word and you know what I'm and you shut the fuck up. And they need to go back to artist development and teach you motherfuckers how to talk, all the things because ain't no fucking way you getting a platform this big and you can't answer simple questions with a coherent ass sentence, bitch. I'm not even talking about dialect, bitch. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about motherfucking connect a goddamn verb to a subject, a noun, an adverb, bitch, and an adjective, bitch, and put a period of exclamation mark on that because I can't. I can't with y'all. The fuck? Formulate a goddamn sentence right, bitch. Even people who speak patois know how to do it, bitch. Then you can do it, shit. And I understand that shit, and I don't even understand their language totally. They put coherent sentences together, bitch. I wouldn't encourage anybody to watch that. But anyway, The next one I'm listening to, what song is stuck in my head right now, is Marlana Shaw. She's an old artist from the 60s and 70s, and she has a song called Go Away, Little Boy. And it's probably because I'm dealing with some shit in my own life right now. But that song is playing in my head over and over, and I keep putting it on repeat. So Marlana Shaw, Go Away, Little Boy. What you watching and listening to?
I'm gonna go back and watch that 21 Savage interview. Because not the way you just read. Now I want to see it.
Come back.
I'm gonna play the first 3 minutes of it, or maybe the first couple of seconds. For me, I was introduced a couple of weeks ago to this TV show called Traders on TikTok, but you can watch it on Peacock. And the reason I was so drawn to this, because all the clips I was seeing was because of Phaedra Parks. Now, do y'all remember Phaedra Parks from Real Housewives of Atlanta? And how she terrorized that franchise? Well, Phaedra is on Traders, and she was doing her thing. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, she became a fan favorite. She's just, the way she shows up, and it's all about lying and deception, which, if you know what Phaedra is and why she got kicked off the Housewives in the first place, is because all of her lies and deceptions.
Right. And Phaedra's a lawyer.
And she's a lawyer. That's true.
And a mortician. She's a lawyer and a mortician.
And a mortician. That's right. People dying to get in.
But I haven't watched the show. I was like, should I watch this?
It's so good.
But people have been telling me how good she was on the show, how conniving, and she knows the in and outs, and she's doing an excellent job navigating this show. But who else is on there besides Phaedra?
Sheree is several different franchises are on there. It's good. Like some of your favorites, like from Survivor, like those. Yeah, it's really good. Like the old school, really big reality winning stars.
Okay.
It's if you love a good deception, if you love a good villain, if you love a good game, and if you have that competitive nature, you're gonna eat this show up, because it's that good. I went back and looked at all the versions. It's an international show now. Like they have Traders UK, they have Traders Australia, now America.
Okay.
It's so good. It is.
Didn't see. So what you listening to?
I literally made my first playlist and last week, and I've been listening to nothing but Sade, Toni Braxton, Kiki White, Deborah Cox. Like I've been listening to like old school get your butt up and clean up songs. Like,
oh, you got Anita Baker on there too?
Yes, indeed. I got Anita Baker, Betty Wright, Patti LaBelle. Like I got it's nothing but women on this playlist, and I'm like, this is amazing. Like some of the songs I used to love, TLC. Like I hadn't listened to TLC in years. I went back and got that Crazy Sexy Cool, a few of their songs. This is, if you're hearing this podcast, this is your reminder to listen to some music. Your life is in shambles, bitch. Tap out and listen to some music. Yeah. Go back.
Yeah, it's what gets me through. Music is my therapy. It has been my entire life, and it's my escape as well. So when you build your playlist, what platform are you building it on?
Spotify. That's the only one I know.
Public.
That's the only one I know.
Is your playlist public or private?
You can put them on public.
Yeah.
I ain't know that. I can put it on public right now.
I build mine on YouTube Music. So if you want my playlist, in which I make the best playlists.
Yes.
And then you can catch me on YouTube Music under Shaundrika Simmons. SHAWNDRICA. That's what my playlists are. And I have any music you want to listen to except for heavy metal with the because I don't do that anymore. Even though one of my kids now is addicted.
I love heavy metal
anymore. So I got everything except that. But if any playlist you want, I got it on YouTube Music under Shaundrika Simmons. You're welcome ahead of time. You'd be like, oh my gosh, she thought she did. Yes, I did that. I put them all together. Yes, I did.
I love that.
All right. Let's give these handles, honey. Where can they find us?
You've
And
heard
what?
from me.
Yeah, we remind the listeners like to hit us up on social media.
Oh, yes. Hit me up on TikTok as HellGirlVibe or Instagram HellGirlVibe. If you're on YouTube, it'll be Mrs. Blackhorn.
Yeah. And you can find me at the Law Chick on lawchick.com on TikTok and Instagram and the X app and Facebook and all the stuff. You can also find me as Hood Rat to Harvard on all platforms as well. I would encourage you to follow me on Instagram, because if TikTok go the way of the beast, which is not going away, they just gonna try to put it in somebody else's hands so they can control the content and the money and what we learning on there. But follow me on the Malcolm X, Hood Rat to Harvard. I'm even on Fan Base. Here's the thing. If you want to go to Fan Base, now's the time to go, because you can actually make money over there, but ain't nobody over there. That's the problem. So we're gonna move up. That's black owned. So Isaac Hayes' sons owns Fan Base, and I've been on there for a while. But Snoop Dogg basically the biggest thing over there. But I feel like people might come if the TikTok thing still keeps getting traction, whatever. But I'm on Fan Base as well as Instagram, Facebook, Malcolm X, and all the platforms. So follow me. Let's see. Uh, as far as you had any topics or suggestions for us, hit us up in our DMs on those same platforms and tell us what you would like for us to talk about or discuss. We open to that, but let's be clear, we keep our ear to the street. So
Yes.
we have plenty of topics and discussions that we can add, but if you have something that we haven't seen, we appreciate for all our Hell Girl Vibe subscribers and the Hood Rat Crew producers to give us some feedback as to what we can do. And now that you've learned all that, now you can go do something with yourself. And thank you. And reach out to us on all platforms. And if you want any legal advice, lawchick.com. Thank you, and we appreciate you.